USP Lower Campus contains a wide range of marine species, and Grapsus tenuicrustatus, also known as the Grapsus crab, is one of them. These crabs are ecologically distributed along the intertidal zone and are quite conspicuous during low tides. The rocky crevices near the seawall provide shelter to the Grapsus crabs. When it is startled, it scampers in the splash zone and hides in the rock crevices for protection. The rhythmic activity of the crab includes undergoing the tidal cycle. That is, it has to endure the high and low tides daily. Tidal waves, salinity, and constant temperature changes are some of the vital environmental conditions which Grapsus crabs have to endure daily. The development of physiological mechanisms in the Grapsus crabs has enabled it to withstand these environmental conditions. During low tide, the crab emerges from the rock crevices and it moves towards the upper region of the seawall in search for food. Grapsus crab is considered as a predator of oysters and other marine algae. It uses its claws to feed on oysters and grazes on the surface for additional nutrients without interacting with its own species. Though the members of its own species are close by, they prefer to remain in their own territory and continues being solitary. At high tide, the tidal waves constantly try to dislodge it from the substrate, and eventually the crab falls into the water. Finally, looking at a larger scale, immature catching of this marine species by the locals can endanger the entire existence of Grapsus crabs in Fiji, since there are no proper legislations regarding the conservation of Grapsus crabs. If Grapsus crab ceases to exist in the marine environment, it will have a direct impact on the food chain. Disruption in the food chain creates imbalance in the marine ecosystem, which eventually affects the rest of the organisms, including humans. People will experience a decline in the number of marine organisms. Local people will be affected since they are completely dependent on the marine organisms for their livelihood. Therefore, the sustainability of Grapsus crabs is very important for other organisms in the food chain as well as for humans.